Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jialiang, a data miner at Texture Company. And today, I and my colleagues are going to share our research findings on the employees' performance at Texture. We aim at providing more analytical information on the performance of warehouse department employees as compared to other employees working at Texture. I would like to proceed through our presentation by giving highlights on the data we analyzed. I now would like to introduce you to Marta Jaffrey, who explain the research question and give insight on the purpose of research and in the way in which we derive to the findings. The presentation will be further carried on by Zhen Wang, who will give a brief overview on how we arrive at the findings by reflecting upon the graphical evidence. Last but not the least, Jen will conclude our findings and discuss about the usage of these research findings by the management to improve the performance of the warehouse department employees. Now I would like to introduce you to our department at Texture. We are the employees in data science department. Our main function is to analyze data from all the departments of Texture. The research has been carried out by interviewing 529 employees. For this task, our team is divided into two groups, namely data miners and statisticians. The function of data miners is to examine large pre-existing databases in order to generate new information. Further, the role of statistician is to create, collect, and analyze data to draw conclusions for effective decision making.
Through this research, we attempt to find the impact on employees' performance by the last evaluation score. The purpose of using last evaluation score is because it best denotes the quality of performance. According to our findings, last evaluation is mostly influenced by percentage of the employees' work that is done remotely, their satisfaction with remote working location, and on how employees feel about being engaged in the company activities. After analyzing the data, the result shows that 71% of the last evaluation score depends upon percent remote, employee satisfaction remote, and engagement.
Thank you, Marta. Now, for the percentage which was derived by Marta, I would like to provide some graphical evidence to support our findings. According to the graph presented on the screen, the blue line represents the actual last evaluation score, that is, the performance predictor of employees. On the other hand, the red line represents the production made by us while carrying out the research. Through this graph, it can be noted that the production cannot be accurately due to some possible mistakes which may occur while collecting or analyzing the data by the researchers. In our research, the error in data collection is found to be approximately 3.67%. This is the main reason of difference between the two lines. However, as discussed by Marta, there is approximately 71% impact of percent remote, employee satisfaction remote, and engagement on how the employee performs in the organization. This data of 71% is calculated after considering the error percentage. Further, I would like to discuss the information used to predict this data. Firstly, we classify the employees surveyed into various departments. These departments were broadly classified into 6 types, namely sales, finance, HR, IT, operations, and warehouse department. Since the performance of employees of warehouse department was to be analyzed, the data of warehouse department employees, which is 17.2%, was compared to other departments. The data of the warehouse department was further bifurcated depending upon the employees' roles. The department consists of 27.5% managers and 72.5% non-managers, which were compared to each other. Further, the performance of employees having median salary, which forms a greater part of 39.6%, were compared to those having higher or lower salary. Finally, the employees performing product management function were compared to the employees performing other functions.
In a nutshell, the performance of the employees of the warehouse department stands on three pillars, namely the percentage of work done remotely, their satisfaction with remote working locations, and their engagement in the company's activities. Hence, with 39% increase in the percentage of work done remotely, there is approximately 1% increase in employees' performance. Similarly, each percentage increase in their performance depends upon 1% increase in employee satisfaction with remote working location. Also, it has been observed that with 13% increase in employees' engagement with the company, there has been a percentage improvement in their performance. Well, all this statistical data would not make any sense if it cannot be practically applied by the management. Thus, now I would like to discuss the managerial implications of the data collected on the performance of the employees, which was evaluated based on their last evaluation score. Management should pay special attention to the amount of work that the employees do remotely, as it has 39% impact on the increase in the performance of the employees. However, their engagement in the activities that are carried out in the company is also important. This makes the employees feel more involved even if they work remotely. It is also observed that the employees' performance increases by 1% if they are satisfied with the remote location where they work. Based on these findings, it can be said that, first, employees show more favorable attitude towards working remotely. Management can thus encourage the employees who are already working remotely, but they should limit their encouragement from the employees working on premise, as the staff will be more inclined to work remotely. Secondly, the management can improve the remote working conditions of the employees as it is directly related to their performance. However, the cost factor should not be ignored so that there is no major impact on profits. Lastly, the employees working remotely perform better when they are more engaged with the company-wide activities. The management can thus introduce some engaging events and activities for the employees so that they have a feeling of belongingness to Telstra. Thank you very much for watching.